La Liga is going to be interesting this season. I'm beginning to see that it's going to be an interesting season for La Liga. Barcelona struggled to a 2-1 win over Girona today. And watching that game, I'm just thinking, look, this is not the Barcelona we used to know last season where they were firing from all cylinders, winning games with big goal margins. Today, if you look at that midfield of Pedri, De Jong, and Casador. The only player that lasted for the entire duration of the game was only De Jong. Pedri had to be substituted for some reasons I do not know, but it wasn't the best of his performance today, though he scored their first goal at that early stage of the game. But as the game progressed, you could see that the intensity dropped from him. Casador also did his best, but he needed to be substituted, he needed fresh leg, he needed a different direction to find a way to win the game. You look at the three front line, Marcus Rashford, Ferran Torres, and Lamine Yamal. The only player that lasted for the entire duration of the game was Marcus Rashford. Lamine Yamal, who was their best player last season, wasn't at it today. Lamine Yamal didn't have a very good game. Lamine Yamal was below par today. We could understand he came back from injury, but his performance today were not good. Even though he didn't score goals, there were situations where he made wrong decisions. There were an instance where he took the shot by himself, but Marcus Rashford was well positioned to take that shot instead of Lamine Yamal, but he chose to take the shot himself. There was another instance where he took a bicycle kick instead of passing the ball to Rashford or someone nearer to him. So if you look at his decision making today, wasn't right, and I was glad Amsifili took it off because after first half, I didn't even expect to come back to second half because of his performance in first half. But I'm glad that the system mate was substituted. So these are situations where Barcelona need to sort out. I know Rafinha is still out injured and Dani Olmo, but even with that, the players on the pitch today should have done better. Marcus Rashford was their best player today. The only thing that was missing from his game today was just scoring goal. He had few attempts. They had a very good one that goalkeeper stretched to save. So Rashford is doing well at Barcelona at the moment. He was their best player on the pitch today, arguably, based on my own experience and rating. And if you look at the rating also, he was the highest rated player on the pitch today. So Rashford is doing excellently well for Barcelona. But he needs to be supported. He needs other players to step up so that Barcelona can perform at that level where we saw them performing last season. Because Real Madrid is not wasting time. Real Madrid is also coming. So it is going to be an interesting season for La Liga because it's no longer the one-way traffic we saw last season. There are going to be a little bit of surprises as the season progresses. But Barcelona did well to get the result because they needed to win this game today.